That's gonna change. Anyway, so yeah, I have the Game Theorist channel open. I'm on my second channel, Blue U Extras. Thought I should bring that up for literally no reason. Anyways, there we go. The selfie stick does not want to cooperate. Alright, there we go. Should be like the first one. Yep, there it is. Sans' secret identity. Nice. Or someone proved it. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to watch it. Oh yeah, I've also never played Undertale or Earthbound. And also I'm not sponsored by Subway, so we are not going to play this ad. Like, it's going to play, but you're just not going to see it. Nope, and there's another ad. Okay. Just give it a sec. I'm not getting sponsored by them, so I'm not playing their ad. It's just how the world works. I'm sorry. There we go. We got it down. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Can you imagine a world where we're all represented by a font? Huh, wonder which one I would be. Too straight. No, not in that way, just straight, as in unexciting.
Wow, okay.
Too, Deadpool.
Wait, is this a sponsor? No.
Broadway! Now that's the one, now that's the one!
Yeah, here we go. Oh no, and I gotta go do something. You know what? I'm gonna leave you to it. I'm not gonna be mean. Hello, welcome to Game Theory.
Where, instead of putting a joke here, I want to ask you a question. If your
What?
personality were represented by a font, what font would it be? Think about.
Good question.
I'm gonna put your font in the comments.
No, I'm gonna say it right now. Probably the Nintendo Land font. I forgot what it was called, but probably that one. Actually, I have a second channel video on that the 0 people watching can check out later.
Really curious to see what everyone has to say. Maybe find a couple new cool fonts to use. Get bored with old Calibri 11. And with that out of the way, it's time to talk Undertale. Now, I don't think I've ever gotten this many requests to cover a game. Well, except for FNAF. And I suppose FNAF 2. Oh, and then there was FNAF 3. Wait a minute. Should I be worried about something here?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna get rid of the captions. I'm sorry. I'll hide one person that's probably someone I know personally.
Anyway, across the board on YouTube, Reddit, and Twitter, you all...
By the way, I've never played FNAF, Undertale, Earthbound, etc. Yeah, I know I'm uncultured, but I use Ness and Smash Bros, so that counts.
Wanted Undertale. And honestly, I'm glad you brought it to my attention. True loyal theorists will know that Earthbound is my favorite game of all time. So a self-aware RPG in a similar style? Oh man, it's like a gift from the indie gaming heavens. Undertale is a game where every character, from Goat Mom to Grind Fodder, has a sympathetic design and unique...
Who the heck is that? I've never played Undertale before. Who is that? I'm pretty sure that's the guy from Fortnite. I'm just kidding. I don't know who either of these people are.
Personality, motivations, goals, fears. Whether you're saving or slaughtering them, the game makes you feel something every time you enter an encounter. But to me, one character stood out.
Congratulations on learning to jump.
Amongst all the rest, Sans. A skeleton named after the font, Comic Sans. And all the font references at the beginning of the episode. If you haven't played Undertale, I'm sure that was a really weird opening. Anyway, Sans is...
Wait.
Beginning of the episode. If you haven't played Undertale,
Bruh. W joke, matpat. We will miss you.
I'm sure that was a really weird opening. Anyway, Sans is... well, there's a lot of mystery around this guy. And before we get into it, let me put up a very special spoiler warning. Undertale is a game best experienced mind. So if you haven't played it, pause the video and come back after you finish.
Nope.
I promise you won't regret it. Alright, so...
Nope, I'm good. I'm good. I've never played Undertale, but I don't care. I'm watching this because I need views, because I've been slacking recently, so...
Everyone out of the pool and ready for the adult swim? Good, because I'm feeling pretty determined to get to the bottom of Sans Is mystery. So just to recap for those of you who haven't played the game and ignored the spoiler warning or just need a refresher, Sans is one of the two skeletal brothers who appear in the game.
It's the guy from Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding.
Partner is Papyrus, a loud, goofy trap lover also named after a font. But in the world of Undertale, their origins are a big question mark. All that we really know is what's given to us by a shopkeeper in Snowden, who explains that Sans and Papyrus, quote, just showed up one day and asserted themselves. Weird, right? What's more is that, while Papyrus is just kind of the goofy sidekick, Sans is much more complex. Sure, he likes fart jokes, but he's also incredibly powerful and deadly serious. Not
Oh my god, it's the second coming of Christ. No, I'm just kidding.
only is this boss battle the hardest in the game, he's one of the only characters to have knowledge and power over cuts around the world through ridiculous routes, even walking through walls. He also acknowledges that he's only one of
Bro, turn on no clip. And don't tell the other that there's more than one scent.
infinite versions of himself, making self-aware commentary of the various timelines that you've played through in the game. He can even count the number of times he's killed you. He acts like an arbiter in this world, passing out judgment on the player's actions in the game, even explaining the secrets of EXP and love, or execution points and levels of violence, just to clarify. In short, he just...
Where does the E come from? Levels of violence, E. Where the heck does the E come from? I don't understand. I'm just trying to be transformative. I'm sorry. Just so nobody claims this video is content theft, and so I can, give my own thoughts. Both in once. Anyway.
Doesn't quite fit in with the rest of the world of monsters. But then what? Or who is he? Well, the idea that he doesn't belong in Underworld seems to be correct. The evidence seems to point to the fact that he was, in fact, formerly a surface dweller. In the true pacifist ending of the game, as the group looks out onto the horizon, Papyrus asks Sans about the giant ball in the sky. Sans says, quote, "We call that the sun." This is important because A, the usage of the word we and knowledge of the sun shows that Sans has a kinship or knowledge with other humans, and B, that despite he and Papyrus both being skeletons, are supposedly brothers, and apparently appeared in Underworld at the same time, they clearly have two very different histories. Why would Papyrus...
Run it back.
Clearly,
And I found my voice cracks a lot. One time I tried to say quickly while talking to myself, like I am clearly doing right now because almost nobody's here. And I said quackly. That was funny. Keep going.
They clearly have two very different histories. Why would Papyrus not know the name of the sun, but Sans would? We get further clues as to Sans...
Sorry, my alarm went off. Run it back.
Sans would. We get further clues as to Sans's origin as we hear him say multiple times that he wants to go home or go back. He says as much during his dinner date scene at the Metaton Hotel. He notices that the player must want to go home and says, quote, "I know the feeling." He then continues, "Maybe sometimes it's better to take what's given to you," as though he ended up in Underworld by accident. And in a genocide run during his boss fight, he says, quote, "Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago." End quote. And before you say he means going back to
duh. If he's dead now. Hi, Elias. And before you say, no, I'm not playing Fortnite.
Surface world, that's clearly not the full story. His very next line of dialogue is, "And getting to the surface doesn't really appeal anymore either." Key word here is either. Yes,
why?
He seems to hail from the surface and wants to go back.
Wait, isn't that the modded dimension from Minecraft? Okay, yeah. Thank you for your understanding. That's the glowstone water portal, right? Wait, no.
Based on his dialogue,
or am I just being stupid? I'm probably just being stupid. Anyway, keep going.
Considers it his home. It's as though the surface world he once knew is gone, as though he's from a different time. It's pretty intriguing. So we're left with a being that appeared out of nowhere, presumably from the human surface, but from a different
spawned in.
time period, who seemingly has the power to teleport. That's a lot of questions, and...
He's a Shorts Wars clone. He is a Shorts Wars clone. It's confirmed. Call me Mini Matpat, bro. He is a Shorts Wars clone. If he came out of nowhere and he could teleport, he's a Shorts Wars clone. And because there's more than one Sans, he's a Shorts Wars clone. Alright, we're done here. Oh, dang it.
Not a lot of answers. But here's where things get really interesting. Sans has a hidden workshop that takes a fair amount of searching to find.
Yeah.
You could say it takes a lot of determination to unlock. Anyway, obligatory determination references aside, as you start to look for this Easter egg,
I don't get it.
Sans gives you a key to his room with the words, "It's time you learn the truth." After some searching, you find the workshop,
I am Ness.
which contains items that leave even more questions. A photo album featuring Sans and a bunch of smiling people you don't recognize, a badge, blueprints with illegible handwriting, and a broken machine hidden behind a curtain. In the latest update, one
It's
more
the cloning machine. No, just kidding.
detail was added, a hand-drawn picture of 3 smiling faces with the words, "Don't forget." So what's it all mean? Well, a lot of Undertale theorists have been linking these details to a mysterious figure named W.D. Gaster, a ghostly character who never truly appears in the game. Honestly,
I was just about to ask who that was.
him is a theory all unto itself, and probably one best saved for another day. Even still, none of the Gaster theories I've seen have been able to explain all the details.
Wait, hold on. Let me just pause for a sec. We have 15 viewers? Jeez. I got something in my throat. Well, now it just went down to 12, but still, that is a lot. Anyway, keep going.
In particular, the photo album and the badge. And that's what kept nagging me as I researched Undertale. A badge? That one in particular really stuck out
Pokemon?
to me. Why would such an oddly specific item be included in this huge Easter egg of a room? Something that supposedly reveals the truth about Sans. Badges just aren't important in Undertale. And then it hit me. What if it wasn't from Undertale? What if this badge
Is from Deltarune. No, I'm just kidding. 20 viewers! Jeez! Jeez! Keep going.
Completely different game and was in fact the most important badge in the history of gaming, the Franklin badge. Now, for those of you wondering what I'm talking about, the Franklin badge
Like
is
me.
a pivotal item from the Mother series. You know, the one with Earthbound. Or maybe you don't know that one either. You know, the one that Ness from Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, well, Ness is from
Okay.
Earthbound, and Earthbound is the second part in this larger Mother trilogy. Alright? Good. Anyway, the Franklin badge is
Okay.
a really important part of that series.
Thanks for catching me up, Mr. Pat, because I've never played on Undertale nor Earthbound. Anyway, keep going.
Start in the very first game and carries through the whole trilogy, saving your life multiple times in the process. It's so important that Nintendo has made it a
This is the original totem of a dime. I'm just saying.
staple item in the Smash Brothers series. So I asked myself, what if the
Oh.
badge in Sans' drawer was that exact
It's that jump thing. Message retracted, but why? Why are you retracting the messages? Anyway, keep going.
badge? Well, first off, it'd make Undertale connected to my favorite game, thereby making it even cooler. But that's still a pretty big logical leap. You needed more. And let me tell you, as I started looking, more and more pieces started to fit into place. At the end of Earthbound, you're given a photo album covering your adventures throughout the game. To me, it's one of the best, most satisfying endings in gaming to look back on your journey in picture form. And what does
Interesting.
Sans happen to have in his other drawer? A photo
Bunch of
album
pictures,
filled
yep.
with pictures of Sans with people you don't recognize. Of course, you don't know them. They're not characters present in Undertale. And note the word that's used here. People you don't recognize, not underworld monsters. So that's 2 items oddly linked to the Mother series, but then how did the blue
Why are you retracting all your messages?
Well, in the final stretch of Earthbound, Ness and his 3 friends must travel to the past in order to have their final battle against the evil alien Gygus. To do that, Dr.
Oh, I thought that was the guy from Fortnite. No, just kidding.
and Donuts. Remember him, by the way. He's gonna be a
Ando nuts. Anyway, keep going.
later, with the help of the science geniuses Apple Kid and Mr. Saturn, create what's known
The guy from
as
Fortnite.
the Phasing
No, I'm just
disorder, a machine
That's obviously the guy from Smash Bros. Oh, notification.
that allows people to travel through time and space. Except it comes with a cost. It can't transport organic material. As a result, the young heroes must put their souls into robotic bodies to use the the machine and thus save the world. I played
Hi, Roblox A.
this game back in
Hold on.
their souls into robotic
1987. Okay. I like how his one is the only one that's different. I just think that's funny. Alright, keep going. U69.
to use the machine and thus
Okay.
save the world. I played this game back in 1997, and I'm not ashamed to admit that when I first saw this scene, I cried. It's devastating. Dr. Andonut says goodbye to his son. These characters that you've grown
What? No, I'm just kidding.
to love and care about are suddenly promising to sacrifice their lives. For all they know, there's no possibility of them being able to come back home. It's this incredibly dark departure in the final moments of what was otherwise a fun, quirky, and colorful RPG. So what's
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
all this have to do with Undertale? A lot, actually. But the first thing you need to know is that Mr. Saturns are known for their, let's say, unique linguistic style.
That's literally just cursive in a nutshell. Except for that, because that's literally just the @ symbol.
That would explain the illegible handwriting on the blueprints. And the machine, I think a broken phase distorter is behind that curtain. Now that may seem like a stretch, but
A phase... I think that's the time machine. Oh, okay.
it actually explains a lot. If Sans wound up in Underworld via a phase distorter, it could provide a reason for why he's
Bay, yes.
the skeleton. He used the machine as organic matter and suffered the consequences. Not killing him, but turning at least part of him into a pile of bones. It would also explain why Sans has given up hope for going home. Remember,
Cringe emoji. No, I'm just kidding. I was talking about the skull emoji, by the way. Anyway, keep going.
the distorter is a time machine. By being in Underworld, he's not only in a different
Sans isn't cringe, by the way. If anyone got that impression.
place, but based on how he talks, he's also in a different time, with no hope of traveling back to the time he came from. But the crossovers between Earthbound and Undertale continue. When you speak to the Apple Kid at the end of Earthbound, he's blown away by the astronomical odds of Ness overcoming Gygus, saying that he's going to continue studying the trait called courage in order to harness its power.
Honestly, that is pretty cool, taking out a demonic being at, like, how old is Ness? Like, 12, I'm gonna say?
Seems awfully
9? 3? No, just kidding.
similar to the same
Keep going.
experiments happening in Undertale around the trait of determination, no? Especially since so much speculation has circulated that Sans is a key player in those experiments. But I'm sure you also want physical evidence, right? Well, don't worry, because I have plenty. During one of the endings of Undertale, we see Undyne and Alphys hanging out on the beach on the surface world. A beach that shares a lot of similarities to the tropical resort location named Summers that you play through in Earthbound. In fact,
That actually does look a lot like it.
the geographic layout of the surface bears
Hold
some
up. Well, we gotta wait.
summers that you play
I don't really think it's right there because... Yeah.
through in Earthbound. In fact, the geographic layout of the surface bears some striking similarities to the world of Mother. When Undertale's crew of monsters are finally able to reach the surface and look out over the Earth, they're met with a beautiful sunset falling across a landscape of a tall mountain, a large city, and a sandy area adjacent to water. Notice the sun's reflection to
And all the guys from Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding.
indicate water,
And we're back down to 2. Okay.
and the lack of trees in this middle section.
Well, I mean, I am YouTube short streaming, so I mean, that kind of adds to why there's almost nobody here. Because I am short streaming, and I can just go whoop, and then it's just gone.
Here, hence the sand. Well,
Don't try that, by the way.
in Earthbound, you have the big city of Fourside, complete with skyscrapers, which you reach via a desert that just so happens to be adjacent to some water, and to the east, the mountain in Onetz, where a meteorite lands on Earth. I always called it Onyx, but if that's not clear enough for you, Mother 1, Earthbound 0, Earthbound Beginnings, whatever you want to call it, it's had a lot of names, had a map laying out the same geographic landscape, a tall mountain to the east of a large city, separated by a desert, with all of it up against a coast. I don't know about you, but to me it seems like there's a death
Hold up.
by a desert with all of it up against a coast.
Well, I wouldn't say all of it, because there's more grass there, so... You're a little bit wrong on that one, but I digress. Oh, wait, what? why did it have my phone screen?
I don't know about you, but to me it seems like there's a definite connection between the world of Eagle Land, again, unclear how it's pronounced, between the world of Eagle Land and the surface world of Undertale. But the strongest physical connection, the one that definitely unites these two franchises, comes from none other than Papyrus himself. He wears a custom-made costume.
The Avatar font?
Known as his battle body. But if you look really closely at the design of the armor, you'll notice some markings on the chest. Is it just a throwaway detail? Oh no! That right there is an
just a fear. No, just kidding.
Exact match to the ones that appear on the chests of Starmen. The most.
Oh, those are the sentries from Smash Bros.
Iconic enemy of.
Again, I've never played Undertale.
Earthbound. And look at the way he stands. I always thought it was awkward until I looked at the two characters side by side. Papyrus's curved arm and hand is a direct match to the curved arms of the Starmen in the Mother series. In short, we have some incredibly strong proof that the Earthbound universe is somehow connected to the Undertale world. Which brings us back to our initial question. Who is Sans? Well, what if we...
The guy from Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding.
Took it one final step and said that Sans happened to be Ness from Earthbound.
Yes.
And through the phase distorter during a test of courage, carrying the Franklin badge and his photo album in his trusty backpack. Not only do all the items in the workshop suddenly fit, but so does Sans' behavior. Remember, Sans can seemingly teleport, and Ness just so happens to have the PSI ability to teleport.
Short sword.
Now look at the way Sans...
They are both short swords.
Sans always stands, hands in his pockets, directly facing the camera. It's a very similar stance to how Ness is depicted standing in most marketing for the game. It even
guy from Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding.
Explains why Sans bleeds when you finally hit him. He is, or at least was, a human. Oh, and finally, Sans is only one letter removed from being an anagram for Ness. That's just a fun one. I thought it was worth mentioning. But if there was any doubt, we have to look no further than the creator's previous work. Toby Fox, the man behind Undertale, had previously worked on a Halloween hack for Earthbound. But this just wasn't a simple reskin. The Halloween hack tells the tale of Dr. Andona after the events of Earthbound. Remember I pointed him out? He's the one who made the phase distorter. In Toby Fox's version of the story, we see that after Gygas's defeat, the souls of the
oh no, I'm just gonna stand up real quick. You won't see it, so I'm just gonna give you some, like, bubbles just to look at. Because I need to stand up, because I'm feeling a little stiff. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna...
Kids never return home. Instead, by going to the past to defeat Gygas, they create a new timeline that they're stuck in. As a result, Jeff never reunites with his father, Dr. Andonuts. And Dr. Andonuts goes crazy with guilt, because he's the one responsible for creating the time machine and extracting the souls of his son and his son's friends to send them back what he assumes was their death. In his mind, he killed 4 kids. And in Toby Fox's game, he's
womp womp.
Lost his mind.
I'm just kidding. That sounded bad. No. Oh yeah, the bubbles.
Trying to deal with that guilt. I'm telling you, this hack is dark. But that said, you see a lot of Undertale in this game. The appearance of amalgamates, the first use of the awesome song Megalovania, the prototypes for...
Ah, yes, Megalovania. The infamous song. Anyway, keep going.
Maui, and the theme of having the choice to be non-violent in an RPG, sparing your enemies. But then why does all this matter to the theory? Well,
why? Why would you do that? I'm just asking, because I've never played Undertale, so don't get mad. You're probably going to get mad now I say that, but anyways. Why would you not want to do that? Because I have 2 RPGs. Like, for example, here's Mario RPG. I can't even get past the Hammer Bros, by the way, but anyways. Why would you not want to kill people? Isn't that the whole point of the game? I'm just saying, bro. Keep going.
Well, remember, in Toby Fox's version of...
I think that's like the whole thing of Undertale. But there's something under my chair. It's a USB-C wire. Hold on. I gotta get it. Because this is really bothering me. Hold on. Alright, we're good.
The story, the kids don't come back. They're stuck in the past with no hopes of getting home. just like Sans. And in the hack, one character is oddly missing, with no explanation.
Imagine being, like, stuck in the past. Like, just imagine that you were in their shoes for a second. Imagine, bro. Like, you're just, like, you just teach Abraham Lincoln what rock, paper, scissors is. And how to play tic-tac-toe. Anyway, keep going.
Explanation as to why Ness. Presumably in this timeline, his soul is in a different place than his three friends. Which brings us back to Undertale. 3 faces with "Don't forget" written on it. It's Ness trying to remember his 3 friends. In short, Undertale is a continuation of Toby's version of Earthbound, with Ness never being able to get home, adopting the name Sans, and accompanied by Papyrus, a former
that's cool.
Starman, an alien force able to speak English and still equipped with his armor and signature posture, but without any knowledge of earthly things, like the sun. The pieces all just seem to fit. And all we need is an appearance from Pokey/Porky, and we've got ourselves a true sequel.
Time for Fortnite.
But hey, that's just a theory.
A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Now go.
Nope. I'm just gonna replay that because of how awesome it is.
The true sequel. But hey,
that's just a theory. A game theory.
Thanks for watching.
We'll miss you, matpat.
Now go forth with that.
Yeah, okay, I think it's like a sponsor or something. And I'm not getting sponsored by them, so I really don't care. Anyways. So yeah, I think he's got a point now. He's got a point. He just convinced me in about 15 minutes and 5 seconds that, yep, Sans is in fact Ness. Yeah, he's got me. Wow. Sans is in fact Ness. Wait, hold on. Wait, where am I going? Skull emoji. I just had to, bro. I had to. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end